And we are live. What is up, everybody? Welcome to POV here on a Friday. The whole crew is back, and Jill is not in her car. She is not in her car today, which should be
not.
If nothing else overheats today. But we are back. It is a Friday. Hope everyone's doing well out there, all of you watching. We're excited to react to this match today. Two veterans with Drew McWeeny and Lon stepping into the match together. Very, very excited. But let's go around the table real quick. Jill, first of all, how are you doing? You didn't get to finish the show yesterday. How's everything?
The vaccine kicked me in the butt today, so I'm feeling the side effects that I didn't get my first dose. So feeling a little crummy at the moment. Would I do it again? Yes, I would. Always get your vaccine. But I took a nap. Feeling a little better. Took some Tylenol. We ordered some Mexican food and some margaritas. So
that's a good Friday.
Yeah. Just because Molly sent the margarita, and then Sean was like, "This place you can order margaritas on DoorDash," and I was like, "We're gonna get margarita."
Yeah, I think because of Molly's picture, I'm probably getting taqueria too. So
also, Sarah, I got Moderna.
Taco Friday.
I got the Dolly Parton vaccine. I got
yeah.
Brian, how about you, man? It's Friday. I know you've had a ringer of a week. How you doing?
I can't remember the last time I've been this excited for it to be Friday. Just today was the kids were in full asshole mood today. Sorry for the language.
It's a Friday.
They were just like, what? I don't know what it was. They were just so mean today. They were like, I always start the day with this thing called a do now, and so they it's just to get them going and typing, and it'll be like, what's your favorite blah blah blah, and one of them goes, your questions aren't good anymore. And I'm like,
you should make that an assignment. You should make that an assignment. Have them write the questions. Say if they're not good enough, you can write them. Here you go. You got 10 minutes.
I told them that I have the middle school writing prompts, and they can just start responding to those, and the mood immediately changed after that one.
There you go.
Yeah. But very happy it's Friday. And nothing like putting your headphones in and immediately it goes, and you're like, all right.
Well, maybe they'll charge during the show, and then maybe we can press pause for like 5 seconds and you can switch them. We'll see.
No, because I forgot to put them on the charger.
Okay. Brian's having a week, everybody.
Not even a week. It's just the day.
Molly, how are you doing? It's Friday. You were just on a very cool show.
So fun. So fun.
Me and Alex got to go on Josh Pretty over on the Good People's Association. It was very fun. I highly recommend everyone give it a try if they can. And then we've been marinating some chicken thighs all day. And so we made some chicken tacos and margs, of course, because it's Friday.
Yes.
Oh, here, thank you, Chuck. Friday. Gotta
get
Friday. All right. Well, thank you, Leo. Whoa.
Oh, thank you.
Interesting. There is a cutscene up top.
Oh,
yes, we're here.
Hold on. I'm saying to John, I'm glad that it's not me. It's across the country.
It's just high school kids in general.
No, mine are middle school. Even worse.
Oh, it's even worse. It's even worse than high school kids. They're middle school.
They're cutthroat.
All right, so we're here obviously for the return of one Drew McWeeny versus one Lon Harris, the delinquent of the Schmoedown. And super exciting match. This match was actually supposed to drop next week, but it got moved up a week just for some scheduling conflicts, stuff like that. And we're here to react to a Swag versus Usual Suspects match. Jill, I'll let you start this one off. Who are you picking? Who do you think's going to take the dub on this one?
I'm picking McWeeny on this one, and that hurts my heart because I love Lon so much, but he's just been having a rough season, and McWeeny is the Godfather for a reason, and I think he's one of the most anticipated returning competitors in the Schmoedown. So I'm taking McWeeny on this one. Lon needs to step his game up. I'm sorry, and it hurts my heart to say that because I love Lon dearly. So, take McWeeny.
my heart wants to go Lon, my brain wants to go McWeeny for the same reasons, but I'm gonna go with Lon on this one and just hope that he has already stepped up his game for this match.
Very good reason. Very good reason. Brian, what about you?
I want Lon because I don't want you getting any more fantasy points. And so
why is everyone coming for me?
Because you're the lead.
You're almost you're like almost at 30.
I'm like the dungeon in our fantasy league right now. Like it's just a wrap. It's a wrap.
I don't know.
I gotta say, I'm sorry to cut you off, Brian. And I don't know. I don't know if they'll see this or not, but I love how one Frank Janish last night on the rundown tried to call me an imposter and try to make me look bad for covering for him on the rundown last week. And then he just says, "Oh yeah, but he might be leading our fantasy league." Like, just own it, dude. Just own it. Like, come on,
Frankie.
Like, just own it. And I will say, Frank, I went and checked back the numbers for the last month or so. I was on the highest rated rundown episode. Just saying.
Oh,
you're such a egotistic.
There you go.
The numbers don't.
Numbers.
There you go.
The numbers don't lie, Mr. Numbers.
They might like a little bit more Brad and Jake than a little bit more Brad and Frank. So just saying. I'm gonna go Drew McWeeny as well. He's one of my favorite players. Super excited to see him back in the league. I think having Sam as his manager might be a big deal too, because they were obviously former teams champs together. But I would really like to see, even if he loses, I would like to see Lon get back up on the horse. For the longest time, he's been talked about the one player who is the best without a belt. And we've seen it before, but we haven't seen it consistently. Can that happen? Plus, Swag just really needs it. They really need it. So hopefully he plays a little bit better, but I'm taking McWeeny on this one. All right, Brian, we're going to start with the cutscene here. Apparently it's really good, so let's check it out. It is all yours.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
What's up? Hey Jay, so it didn't go as the way we planned, but Winston, he has the right attitude that I wanted from a manager. He's completely on board with me doing whatever I want. He's given me full freedom, and the rest of the faction, I used to think everyone on the faction had some reason to hate Winston, but it's exactly the opposite. Everyone is on board. They love Winston, and they want to work together as a family and like bring the championship belt to the faction this time. And I'm on board too. And the best thing of all, even Laura's on board, and she's not talking about corruption anymore. She's not talking about Shannon anymore. She's not talking about wanting to go back or anything like that. So everything is good.
Chandru, listen, it's all good. Everything's okay. Sometimes things just don't go. Everything's cool. We're good. I still got mad respect for you. I believe in what you can do. It's all good.
I'm sorry, man. I was just really happy with how things are going in Swag. I forgot.
No need to apologize. No need to apologize. Everything's good with you and Swag and Winston and Laura. Everything's good. Everything's in order. It's no problem, man. Listen, just study, practice, do what you got to do, get your belt back. All good on this end. Trust me. It's all good.
By the way, you would have made a great manager for Swag. I just wanted to let you know that. And Jay, between you and me, your secret is safe with me. I'm not going to tell a single soul what happened between us.
I appreciate that, man. It means a lot to not tell. I appreciate that. Thanks.
Oh, God. What is about to happen?
I forgot. I think I'm late for my study session with Swag. Bye, Jay.
Take it easy. See? I told you. Told you it was going to happen. Just like this. See? Told you he was going to get his act together. Told you Winston was going to get it together. I told you what Chandru was going to do. And I told you what Laura was going to do. I told you.
Oh.
You know, I got to give it to you, Jay. I'm impressed. You know, you did say that Winston was going to get his act together. You did say that Chandru was going to go with Winston. And you certainly said that Laura was going to break Shannon's heart, which is all I cared about. And I just,
Thank
You know, I
you.
just love Laura on swag. I just think that's such a good fit. You know,
And it's beautiful. So pretty.
you really delivered, Jay. I'm impressed. You really delivered on everything you said. So, you know what? Congratulations,
Uh-oh.
Mr. Commissioner.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, this is Jordan. Please, so much. Oh my god.
Boy.
Oh, this is gonna be the best. This is gonna be the best. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Oh my!
the
Oh,
chaos.
sorry.
The chaos that's about to ensue.
I'm ready.
So that's a big development, just because
welcome back.
things happen, but Clark hasn't been involved too much in front of the camera, and things could have shifted. And clearly, Grace is pushing Clark out, and now Jay is in.
Mark, what a season.
Wow, Jay, Commissioner Jay Washington.
Oh, good lord.
That has a good ring to it, though.
It does. It does.
Are you-
All the chaos.
Should we be looking into something? Molly Damon being a fan of Jay Washington as the commissioner?
Former movie trivia Schmoedown teams champion, the Godfather.
I don't care who's commissioner. As long as the dungeon's in the lead.
Fair.
And he faces
I didn't watch The Office, Brian Ward, but that sounds terrible.
Ron Harris. What a match.
What?
A match we have today.
Okay, we don't have time to unpack that.
I don't watch the. Oops, sorry, that was too far. I don't watch The Office either.
Well,
Sorry,
we are
Sean
going to
brought me
find out
food,
in just a moment
so.
as Lon is scrambling to find Taco, and we will get
Taco. I just got
find out
Mexican
how we
food.
Oh,
got
hello,
here
Mr.
between
PJ
Ron Harris
Campbell.
and the Godfather.
Hi, PJ.
There is a large pepper on top of it.
Peppers.
Oh, volume. Sorry.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Number 1
Thanks.
draft pick, the Godfather, Mr. True McWeeny.
Thank you. I got a margarita.
Yay!
I wouldn't say I'm beat up over it. I've reached a point where I've realized something.
That's fair.
I was.
I'm sorry to see you go, Brian.
Oh no.
I've watched The Office
Have a good
multiple times.
Very excited here to bring in our next competitor. You may know this gentleman.
So I think
Eat
I'm going to go
margarita.
join the usual suspects. That is my final decision. And then,
Yay!
Ben Bateman, I'm coming for you.
Oh, yeah.
Sean salted my room and everything.
I am jealous. All my salt
Obviously,
melted into my drink.
complicated history, but I want to set the record straight about one thing. There are zero hard feelings between me and this man. Anything that caused any confusion in the past, that is in the past.
I learned the game sitting next to Sam because Sam is one of the best gamesmen the Schmoedown's ever seen. Like, he gets the game on an innate level.
It doesn't matter if it was above the line. It doesn't matter if it's me managing him on the usual suspects. The man is my go-to guy.
McWeeny's been away from the game for a little while. Quite a while, actually. As a matter of fact, he took an L and then he dipped. Lon, on the other hand, spent most of the season avoiding me. But you know what he ultimately did do?
Oh, I
One.
mean,
A lot. Final exam did some serious damage and some serious work to everybody. So, Lon, provided he shows up, he's going to get that ring. He's going to do what he does best.
So the last time you guys saw me here in the Schmoedown, you may have seen me wearing this blazer. Things are a little bit different now, though.
look at him.
Wow.
Good for him.
Congrats, dude.
Wow.
Wow. Get it, Drew.
So yeah.
Congrats,
today,
man. That's rad.
Literally in
I
fighting
guess
shape.
Some stuff.
He's going to come in, he's going to answer these questions, he's going to make people laugh a little bit, stress me out. He's going to win because he's been here.
I hope to, knock the rust off and do so quickly, because I'm pretty sure if Lon comes ready, I'll be in trouble if I don't. But whatever happens, this is just the beginning. At the end of this year, when you look at Bateman, you'll be wondering what just happened.
Woo. He
Damn.
looks great.
Yeah.
Get it, Drew.
Yeah.
Wow. Quick super chats come through from Will Watson himself.
Hi,
Duke.
Will.
Hi,
Going to roll
Will.
through and show support to the best after show crew. Thank you, Will, Jake, Jill, Brian, and my
I'll
teammate
be
Maverick.
honest. This is a match. This is a dream matchup that
Brian,
was supposed to
Brian
happen.
Loco
It
came
was
on
supposed
top
to
of
happen
my
a while
box
ago.
of food.
Something had happened with
Well,
scheduling.
that's
It didn't
disappointing
work
for
out.
you.
They have faced before in teams. The Hash
Ruins
brothers
it.
beat both Drew McWeeny
Grilled
and-
onions.
Time for the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Did he really lose over 100 pounds, Chuck? That's awesome.
Introducing first.
It's amazing.
Dude, wow.
He was a very, very large human being.
Wow, good for him.
He looks great.
He's tall though too, so
He is. He's like, I want to say he's like 6'4".
4 wins.
just like
5
Superman.
defeats and 2 knockouts. Making his return to the Schmoedown, the former movie trivia Schmoedown team champion of the world, the Godfather, Drew McWeeny. Look at the determination in the eyes of the Godfather. Drew, I'll ask you this question.
I like those
Why
shelves.
the
How they're
decision to
set up.
return, and why the decision with the suspects?
The decision to return was a complicated one. You called me initially, Christian, and started talking to me about it, and I wasn't going to do it at first. But the more you sort of poked me with the things that I've left unfinished, with the things that I've left undone in this league, you can't just walk away. You can't just not try to complete these things. I definitely want to make a go of this as a singles player. And I think, yes, the team thing is definitely a strength of mine.
Has he ever had a
there's
singles
no
match?
reason I can't
Yes,
do that as a
he's played single
standalone
match.
player. And
Okay.
this year,
He'd never had
I
the
don't know if you
success he
can tell,
did
but
as a
hungry.
team player.
I'm literally hungry. So let's go.
Oh, his record's right there. He's 4-5.
Oh, he's had 9 matches. Wow.
90s classic Wolf.
But I think a lot of that,
My
I think he played in 2
question
tournaments, if I'm
about
not
your
mistaken, which
opponent.
is
Now,
why
the professor has
it's probably
books
so
that
high.
used to adorn his office when he held that title. I don't know if he read those. I know you've seen every movie behind you. So he's a delinquent. He's kind of a loser, but does he put any fear in
He's not a loser.
Look, I don't underestimate Ron. I know that there's a brain in there. It's he is definitely
Somewhere.
armed and dangerous. It is a matter of on any given day, his or my ability to be quicker on the draw. I definitely feel like this is an Old West standing in the street gunfight where,
That's a good.
I'm not discounting him. I'm not saying he can't do it.
That's a good
I'm just saying
evaluation.
today, I think I want it more.
Last
Statement.
question for you, Drew, before we bring in Lon here. You made
Yes, I do have my Coke Zero. That's the question, correct?
That's it. Thank you so much.
Okay. I knew Mark was worried.
Losing all that weight while
Walked
still
away from the
drinking
game last
Coke.
year.
Yeah.
True.
You were pretty upset the fact that Sam wasn't there for the last match that you guys played, and the fact that you never really got a chance to defend the team titles. Is that gone with your manager and former partner now? Are you guys on the same page?
Well, we talked it out, and Sam and I have a history, and there is nobody who I feel knows this game quite the way Sam does. There's a reason that Sam is in the constant conversation about who the GOAT is, and I think he can definitely make a claim for it. And I think he knows this game inside out. Him as a manager makes sense to me. I talked with a lot of the other managers in the league, and there's great people in the league now. That's one of the things that I also
Thank you to our engineer
is
behind the scenes.
there
We
is
appreciate
so
it.
much
Thank
new
you.
blood
Thanks,
now.
engineer. We appreciate you.
In players, in managers, and the way the league works, it feels
I
different.
was like,
it's
really,
evolved.
Brian? And I thought to
And
myself,
so
oh,
I
wait, there's
wanted to be
someone
part of
I
that. I wanted to come back and face some of these
Oh,
new
wait.
younger players who I think are monsters. I think have come to the table really ready to go. And I think that with Sam, his strategy talks with me, his talks about the game itself, he definitely knows how to get me ready for this game.
All right, thank you. You heard it from the Godfather. Good luck to you, sir. Good to have you back.
Woohoo.
And his opponent.
We want taco. We want taco.
Molly wants tacos.
Yeah.
I had one.
With a record of
We want multiple
5
different
wins,
things of tacos.
5 defeats, and 1 knockout. He is the 2020 Ultimate Schmoedown Team Finalist, the Delinquent Lon
Sean, we got an engineer about I want to say like 2 or 3 months ago, I think.
Taco!
Okay.
You woke him up.
Double chili cheeseburger. I'm gonna get fries, but on the side, you guys got like a shake today, like a
shake.
Do like a chocolate shake.
Lon, this is the movie trivia Schmoedown. You're playing up against the Godfather, McWeeny.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
Kylo.
I'm right. I assumed you were Grubhub, but that makes sense too. Sure.
That's my side.
Cheers to
Lon,
Grubhub
I would
for
like
delivering
to say, look, this is a match
Cheers to
that has
food delivery
been,
services.
It was a different side of you last time. That was
What's
playing-
Kylo's
was
problem?
supposed to play up
Here,
against
here.
Drew, and
The
you did
dog
play
next door was
in
barking. He
teams.
ran over there
Do
to
you
defend
remember
the
any of that?
backyard that doesn't need
I have
defending.
no recollection of this.
Good job, Kylo. Defend your territory.
And now he's laying down on his
Lon,
bed.
I had such hopes for you this season,
crap.
I have
and
no idea why. That's ridiculous.
I mean, at least I got to see Taco. So I'll ask you this: what do you know of Drew McWeeny? He's been a celebrated film pundit for decades. He's been on major network television shows. He's moderated the biggest panels at Comic-Con. Drew McWeeny, does the name ring a bell, or does The Godfather ring a bell?
Oh, the Godfather absolutely does ring a bell. Listen, very respected man on the street. I've been like, if you see him, I've been running, my own side sort of businesses. I'm gonna chip into him. I'm gonna kick up. I need a few extra weeks to sort of get some stuff together. I know, he sent some guys to come talk to me. But,
Oh, God.
So if you see,
Are you dealing with the mafia?
Tell him,
Lon?
I meant no disrespect.
Oh boy, that's another sordid tale. Christian,
Oh,
I'm just going to throw this grenade back to you.
Lon, let me ask you a question. How did you feel about playing the trivia match today? Would you like to do that?
Oh, what kind of trivia we talking? Cars?
Movie trivia.
Cars.
Favorite, but sure, we could.
He's like, yeah, I'll take it.
And now our competitors are in the room.
Can I
and
just
we
say
are ready to go. The
that
match is
Lon
about to
has
start.
some of the best character work in the Schmoedown because he does these characters that are so different from each other.
Absolutely.
Anyway, has
And his
Code
comedic
Zero, Lon
timing
has Taco,
is like
and I have my trusty
absolutely
water with
prime.
gum in it.
So good.
Here we go with the rules of round.
All right, everybody.
number one.
Thank you so much for joining us, all 50 plus of you.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. Hope everyone is having a great Friday. We are here to react and play along and have a little fun. The way it works, whiteboards in the first round, and then just whoever can get it first in the second and third round. Shout outs, complete chaos, you guys deciding on tiebreakers, stuff like that. And we'll see how it goes. So,
Also, hi, PJ.
Competitor has 3 usages.
hello again, PJ. Oh, he said hello, Joe. Never mind. What? Can't say hi to the rest of us, PJ?
Use a JTE rule. That's your repeat.
He just said agreed, Jill, and I said hi.
At any point, we'll bring your manager in if you want to
I'm
issue a challenge. They'll confirm and ratify that. said
Always say
challenge
hi to
is
the
taking
question
place.
makers.
And Christian, I got to be honest, I'm pretty happy that
Without them, we wouldn't have a Schmoedown.
All right, so I asked the delinquent, are you ready?
I'm ready.
And Drew McWeeny, are you ready?
He's ready but muted.
Clearly not ready.
There he is.
I am ready.
Yeah.
Couldn't figure out the mute button.
Ready to Schmoedown. Round number 1. Question number 1.
I have a
And
marker.
gentlemen, we start in the realm of mystery.
Mystery. Ooh.
Which Oscar-winning actor plays Harlan Thrombey, patriarch of a dysfunctional upper-class family in the film Knives Out?
Oh, crap.
Christian.
Oh,
McWeeny
God,
said
what is his
Army
name?
Dangerous.
Oh, my God.
All I can think about is that movie with John Candy and Eugene Levy that I still have not seen. It's
Darn
a whole
it!
nother view.
Oh my
Oh my
God!
God.
Why am I blanking on his name?
4, 3, 2,
Is it
Damn
James
it.
Bond?
Thumbs down, hands up, and
Christopher Plummer.
Oh, Christopher
Plummer.
it is Drew McWeeny.
That would be Christopher Plummer.
Yes, sir. All right, so now we get to question number 2.
Wait, great. Call him if you need to replace an actor.
Warsten Tekka.
Plummer, your next category is new releases. Movies. that
That's
have
not.
been
No,
barely
that's a
in
different
theaters
guy.
or streaming. Here's the query.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's Max von Sydow.
Max von Sydow. There we go.
Cecilia Cass in the 2020 film The Invisible Man. And the dogs are barking in this match, or maybe that's the wolves howling.
Why can't I remember anyone's names?
Jeez.
Not
Thanks,
mine,
engineer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
She was in
All
Mad
right,
Men.
hands down, please, Drew.
Oh no!
Elizabeth
I
Moss.
wrote
Yeah.
wrong
Yes,
last
it is. And
name.
Lauren.
It is Elizabeth Moss.
Tie game 2-2 as we get to question number 3. The 80s. This is the realm of the 1980s.
Please be about the
movies.
3 movies in the 80s that I actually know.
Who won an
Nope.
Who won an Academy Award for playing
Is it weird that I actually know the answer to this one?
1982's Sophie's Choice.
Well, I don't know this answer. May I pull up his super chat for Mr. Dagan?
Oh, there.
What's up, everybody? Hope you're all enjoying the great Schmoedown matches we're getting this season.
We
Hi,
are.
Dagan.
We are.
Hello. Happy Friday, sir.
I have a guess.
2.
Meryl Streep.
Pens down.
Meryl Streep.
Yay, that was my guess.
Disappointed with no chant. And Drew McWeeny.
Wow.
Meryl Streep.
Yes, I can see Sam Levine chanting from the waiting room, so I'll just give it that. All right, so here we go. Next question mark, number 4.
All right, I'm on the
Your
board.
next question is
Ooh,
in the
I'm
world
not.
of black cinema.
I should
And
have Elizabeth
the query for 1
Moss.
point. Isaac Hayes performed the title song to what 1971 film about a famous, quoting here, black private dick?
DJ.
Wish.
Wow.
Get a camera on former champion Sam Levine during this
Title
match.
song.
1971.
I'm trying to think of songs from the 70s.
Pandora's box.
5, 4, 3.
I'm picking a word that goes
Hands
with
down,
black
please,
private
and we
dick,
start-
and that's
Dolomite.
Shaft.
That'd be Shaft. Shut your
Whoa.
That is correct.
Oh.
You are
Look at Brian using those context clues.
Here's the next question. This is question.
Those dirty, dirty context
I
clues.
literally just picked Shaft because it was black
Which
private dick.
1933
PJ,
classic
come on,
electro
guy.
film coined the line. It wasn't the airplanes. It was beauty killed the beast.
Both competitors perfect, Christian. You got to hand it to him.
Love this
Christian,
question.
honey, we're doing a match.
I know. I love it.
I don't know.
5. Loving this match. 4.
I'm not sure of the exact title of this, but
1. Here, give me a hug. Pens down.
King
please.
Kong?
Hands up.
Okay,
And we
never mind.
start with Lon Harris
Looking forward to seeing him fight Godzilla. It's King Kong.
and Drew.
Team Godzilla.
The only.
King Kong.
And we see ourselves at the moment 5-5 as we get to
Team
question
Humans.
6.
Team
There's
Human.
only one king of them. Your next
No, I'm Team
category
Godzilla.
is comedies.
Ha ha ha.
Ah,
Team Giant Lizard.
Take anything I can get these days. Your question for a point. Dave Matthews, Jennifer Aniston, and Nicole Kidman appear in what 2010
I love this movie so much.
Adam Sandler film? Can they keep those perfect grins? Hey, Christian, what's everybody doing now that none of us can see?
I also had a massive crush on Adam Sandler's girlfriend in this movie.
4,
I don't want to reveal the name.
3,
She's a
I
different
don't, this
model.
is my guess.
1. Pens
Billy-
down. Hands up, please.
Just
And
go with
Drew.
it.
Billy Madison. Oh.
Is it just go with it?
Billy Madison is not
And Lon?
2010's movie.
Yeah.
well, so last second. Just
Oh yeah, you're right.
All right.
I just watched Billy
Mark, you
Madison.
have to know that Sam Levine
like 3 years
also
ago. It was
got
on TV.
correct. So there you go.
I just like to feel young sometimes. It's
I,
cool.
that movie is
Here is
just so
the
good.
next. Sam's losing his mind at the moment. Here is the next question. Here's the next question as the vacuuming continues.
You can
And
tell it's not me because I've never cleaned in here.
absolutely.
It's unfortunately, I believe it is construction people outside.
Well, maybe they're vacuuming. All right, here's the
Dude,
next
they
one. This
played
is
the.
question 7.
They were a couple in that movie, if I'm not
Fantasy
mistaken.
sci-fi. Wally Pfister directed Paul Bettany, Rebecca Hall, and Johnny Depp in what 2014 film about a man doing controversial
If
experiments?
this is what I'm
to
thinking
create
of, this
a
movie is
machine?
terrible.
All right, someone with
Mhm.
intimate knowledge of my living quarters just asked in the private chat if it's the manager. No, but man, does that guy love vacuum.
I don't know how to spell it, though.
4, 3,
Oh.
2,
No idea.
1. Hands down.
Transcendent?
Hands up,
I put
and
iRobot.
You know, it's a one word that starts with
You mean I Am Robot?
Transcendence?
Yeah,
You were right. Correct.
they both
And-
count these days.
No, I had intelligence. That's
Oh,
correct.
Drew missed the first one there.
Jeremy, it's only
Wow.
produced by
First
Nolan
one is
because
7-6.
Wally
Pretty
Pfister
missing one, and we see
if that's his
ourselves
name,
with a 1-point lead. So right
was a
now,
longtime
with this
writer
work
for
is
Nolan,
Lon
and then he wanted to
Harris
branch
has
out
an
on his
opportunity to
own.
get a perfect round. If he hits
And the
it, he'll
movie
get a
was
bonus question.
awful.
If not, we'll move on over. Here is the
Lon's
last
killing it.
question, question
Woo.
8.
Lon.
Almost want to give Drew 2 points for not remembering that horrific movie.
Dare you.
Your final question in round number 1, possibly for a perfect round for the delinquent, is in the category of horror/thriller. And here we go. Which actor played Detective Alex Cross in the thrillers Kiss the Girls and Along Came a Spider.
Now,
I have no points.
Never seen either of these.
Alex Cross sounds familiar.
I think it's from that action movie, isn't it, with Tyler Perry? Alex Cross.
4, 3, 2.
I got nothing.
1.
Just gonna drink my
guess
Monster.
Peter Gallagher.
The great Morgan Freeman.
And
nope.
round.
It is Morgan Freeman.
Oh, perfect round for Lon.
Yay!
Get it, Lon.
Only you don't have to write
Oh,
it down.
we got to
You just
scream
have to
this
answer
one.
it. 15 seconds to
Oh,
answer
yeah,
the
that's right.
question. Are you ready?
Be a Disney
All
question.
right,
Give
here
me
you go.
points.
Here is the bonus question for you. Bradley Cooper takes a drug known as
Limitless!
Oh, God!
that
Christ
gives its user
on a
What?
recall.
What?
It's limitless.
Oh.
Limitless.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And that's one more point. So
I have
we
no
see
points
ourselves
right
now,
now.
Lon
Had a
Harris,
TV show
9,
that lasted
McWeeny,
for 5
7 at the
seconds.
end of round
Actually, you know what's
number
funny about
one.
that,
Mark,
Brian? The first,
round
it was
number
only
two is
one
about to
season,
begin.
and it actually wasn't bad.
The rules of round number
I don't know if you
2
watched it,
for
but I
any
watched
round,
it
you are not
after it
allowed to
aired. It's
rely
not
on the
actually
knowledge
that
of
bad.
dogs or construction workers in the area, nor vacuumers. This is
The movie's great, though.
Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate
Jill's
you.
playing a different game.
Her game involves eating as much Mexican and margaritas as possible. Correct.
Settle on a category
It's the vaccine. It's affecting my.
Yes, PJ, you are right. I forgot that he did come back in the series. Bradley Cooper showed up.
Is available in
That's
round
right.
The vaccine temporarily speeds your metabolism up, so you have to just eat as much comfort food as possible.
You're telling me this now?
Side effects of vaccine. It increases your metabolism and diminishes your movie trivia knowledge. It's true.
Yeah.
I asked
Yeah.
you, would you like to spin first or defer?
Oh, are you joking? Because I was
Yes, Brian. Yes.
I was actually generally upset.
I don't know anything about science.
Lon should be ashamed of himself. No one should remember transcendence.
Science.
Honestly, Mark was correct. You should be docked points for that. Buddy, we're talking one question. So you are every bit as sharp as you were when we
Technically
played.
2
I'm
questions
loving
because
what I'm
Lon got.
seeing. You're in the zone, and see if we can get those guys back.
Wait,
with the
semantics.
lead because that when they came over, you pound about everything.
Ooh, there's another line in here. I'm gonna put you in
I
my
just need
drink.
distractions.
Okay, fantastic. We're
All
gonna
right.
get the dogs barking again. I feel great about this.
Okay.
We talked about the wheel. You know what to do. You got all your JTEs left. We got our challenge if we need it. We're good to go.
Here we go. So once again,
Ooh, so we know that Drew's strength 80. Is it even on there? It's not on there.
But here is
70s.
70s is on there.
Probably more specific.
Modern classic.
Oscars, modern classic.
Ooh.
Romance.
Myth is on there.
That is
Paul
so-
Newman, ScarJo.
Batman is on there.
Batman. Yeah, look. The bottom
DreamWorks
line
is on there.
there's
Ooh, someone's been
so few
DreamWorks.
things on this wheel.
I'll take
could
new
give us any
releases.
concern. So if you'd like to
I'll take
spin again,
Batman. Thank you very much.
Because
if
modern
not, I
classics
refresh
is
the
quite
category.
the different
So
term for
I
me.
gotta say it's up to you, man.
Let's just do it.
As long as Batman is just all
let's
mask of the Phantasm
You
questions.
chose romance. You chose
Romance
You're
movies.
going to get 4 questions in the realm of
Let's see how
romance.
this
Are you
goes.
ready?
Interesting.
That's
I
a
am.
very diverse wheel.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Who plays the lead female character of
Miley Cyrus.
Oh,
It is Miley Cyrus.
It is Miley
Wait,
Cyrus.
really?
Yeah. That's where her and
Oh,
not
Liam
Thor, Liam
Liam
Hemsworth met.
Yeah.
Oh. How old was she?
She was like 18.
It was before she went crazy.
Yeah.
She didn't go
Multiple
crazy.
choice. All right. Is it
She made some
A,
bangers of a
Julianne
song.
She made great.
She
She
made.
great music.
She literally made bangers.
Rachel
She
McAdams?
made great music, but she went a little cuckoo.
Her album, I'm pretty sure, was
Go
even
with
called
A,
Bangers.
Julianne Hough.
It was. That's why I said she literally made
One
bangers.
for the steal opportunity.
The
Here's
steal.
the question. Who plays the lead female character of
I like how all the
Nicholas
multiple choices
Sparks
are
West
female
Holmes?
leads
Is it
in
A,
Christopher
Julianne
Sparks.
Hough,
Yeah.
B, Miley Cyrus.
That's
C,
smart.
it's
I mean-
Mandy Moore. D,
Mhm.
Rachel McAdams.
I believe it is C. Mandy Moore.
No, you're
Also
thinking of A
correct.
Day to Remember.
B,
Not A Day to
Which
Remember.
is, which is
A Walk
incredible.
to Remember.
Right.
A Walk to
Walk to
Remember.
Remember
A
is
Day to
incredible.
Remember is a band that I love. A Walk to
Who
Remember is
stars
the Mandy
along
Moore.
Gene Kelly and Donald O'Connor in Singing in the Rain?
Barbra Streisand.
Audrey Hepburn.
That would be the delightful Debbie Reynolds.
That is a delightful answer. And
I was gonna say Debbie Reynolds. I should have said it.
All right.
Dang it.
Here is the third one. Shailene Woodley and Sam Claflin.
Adrift.
This romantic drama.
Adrift. Uh-oh.
Did he freeze? Oh,
wow.
No, he's just thinking.
He's just super frozen.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, alone? B, adrift. C,
Hmm.
all is lost? D, abandoned.
I forgot how good Marguerite.
Adrift.
Adrift is correct for 1 point. And your final question.
Chris, you are right. Wrecking Ball does slap.
Here it is.
Wrecking Ball does slap.
There's a rock version I have. Is actually pretty good.
Who stars as Ben Affleck's love interest in
Oh my God, this movie's so
2004's
bad, but what is
Surviving
this?
Christmas?
Jennifer Garner.
Reese Witherspoon.
Sure.
It is incorrect.
Oh.
Who stars as
Dang.
Ben Affleck's love interest in 2004?
Oh, he's thinking of Four
Surviving
Christmases with
Christmas?
Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Jennifer Aniston. I don't know.
I said Jennifer Garner.
I can't do multiple choice, can I?
You cannot.
No, you cannot.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say Jennifer Aniston.
Looking for Christina Applegate.
Dang it!
Oh, Chris.
What happened to her?
All right. So a little bit of a rough start there for The Godfather.
Wow,
Holy
he is
schmoly.
only- He is only up by one.
Woof.
Drew McQueen.
Whoa.
And bring in Winston.
If Lon gets a
60
category
seconds
he
here
likes, oh God.
to talk to Lon starting.
Not Winston.
Hi, Lon.
Hi, Winston.
Surviving Christmas. I'd seen that. It's not in a long time.
No, same here.
I'm
And
a
the
Jew.
funny-
We shouldn't. It
the
should
funny
be
thing
against the
is-
rules.
I feel like you
Not
read-
fast, we're
I feel
working
like
on
you
it.
read my mind. I was
Working
out here
on it.
like, oh man.
They have margaritas.
I'm so proud of you. Black cinema.
After Brian's day, he needs
And
it.
I quote. I had context. I had contextual information about
Mm-hmm. How you feeling, bro? How you feeling?
I mean, it's almost 10 o'clock
I feel
here.
pretty good.
They have no
Not
excuse.
that much ground to make up here. I'd like to set myself up.
All right, you throwing shade?
Your 10 o'clock is our literal 7 o'clock, so I don't want to hear it.
Was that shade? Did I just hear some shade from Molly Damon? Is that what I'm hearing? Did I just get some
And
shade?
here is the spin of
Yeah,
the wheel.
the time that you go to sleep, it literally is like you're on 7 o'clock time anyway.
I have been in bed with my achy body.
You've been sassy this week, Miss Damon.
I wasn't counting Jill because she got her shot today, and that gives her a pass on everything.
Thank you, Molly. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you and all you do. I love you very much.
Wow. Yeah, don't. I mean, I know nothing about Paul Newman. I don't know if he does.
Spin again. Get Batman.
I'm not 100% sure who.
Every
Paul
time I
Newman
think of
is.
Paul Newman, I confuse him with Randy Newman.
I'll talk.
I'm-
And I'm just like, every answer is Toy Story.
I just, maybe there's something better.
Yeah. There's definitely some stuff.
Cattle
like that.
ranch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Spin again. Get DreamWorks animation. I need some
No,
points.
that category's. Oh.
ScarJo.
All right.
Oh my God.
ScarJo.
She
All right.
played literally everything. What the hell?
The answer is
She
a
did.
tree.
Thank you, Winston. All right, so we are going to get now 4.
You know what movie
questions in the realm
Jake loves of
Scarlett
hers?
Johansson
Her.
or
Her.
Lon
I do
Harris.
love her.
That is correct. I
And her.
call her ScarJo. I invented that term. Received
She's
royalties.
got a certain amount of vocal
Lon,
fry that some
here's the
people
bottom line. 4
either
questions. Each one
like
with 2
or
points,
very
so
much
multiple choice
dislike.
in the category of
She was
Scarlett
also
Johansson.
Caw in
Question
the
number
Jungle Book.
1. In what film does Scarlett Johansson play a character
Spirit.
named Silken Clock?
Oh,
Crap.
That's I believe it's the Spirit.
The Spirit.
gonna
I'm
take
thinking
your
of a
word
different
for it. It's in
movie.
bold here,
What's
so
the
I guess
one
it's correct.
of the
That's 2
anime
points
she
for
was
Lon.
in?
All right.
Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
Oh,
was
Ghost
And
in
it
the
is.
Shell.
Scarlett Johansson voiced the character of Princess Mindy in this 2004.
Oh,
live
SpongeBob,
action
the SpongeBob
animation
SquarePants
hybrid.
movie.
Oh my God, you're right.
Ooh.
Wow, good pull.
It doesn't have
It's
some.
animation.
Chuck, I tried to do this as a watch along movie and it didn't work.
And
Didn't work.
I'll do multiple choice.
And your 4 options for a point. Is it A, the SpongeBob
Oh,
SquarePants
good pull,
movie?
Jill.
B,
Thank
Home on
you.
the
I
Range?
needed points.
Out of those, I
C,
probably would have
D,
said
The
Shark Tank.
Incredibles.
I would have gotten
I'll
it
say,
once.
A, the SpongeBob SquarePants.
Multiple was that.
It's an originally titled film, and very accurately so. That's a point for Lon.
I needed the
All right,
points.
there's
Let me
question
have
number
these.
one. Here's question 2.
That is question number 2, and we move on to question number 3.
Exactly.
Keeping score at home, Lon Harris looking to surge ahead going into round 3. Your penultimate question in the category of ScarJo. Who directed Scarlett Johansson in the 2006 crime thriller
Oh, I forgot she was in
Black
Black
Dahlia?
Dahlia.
Brian De Palma.
Brian De Palma.
Hey, he's good at writing crawl text too. That is
Nice.
correct.
I
And
hate
your
you.
final question.
Also, a very
for 2
interesting
big
murder
points.
story. If you're into that.
Lon Harris, the delinquent. What is the name of the computer operating
Oh my
system
God.
that Scarlett
Oh my
Johansson
God.
voiced in Her?
AOL Instant Messenger.
Is it
Oh my
her
God.
Operating system or her name that she takes on for herself?
Oh my God. What is the name?
They're like,
Zero.
I mean, okay, repeat the question. Yeah, JT rule.
All right. What is the name
The
of the
computer
computer
operating
operating system that Scarlett Johansson voiced in Her?
I'm gonna need multiple. I can't.
Come on, Lon.
All right. Your 4 options for a point. Is it A, Samantha, B, Siri,
Samantha.
Amy,
Amy.
Scarlett?
Amy.
It's a Samantha,
It's
but
Samantha.
that question is very confusingly worded, I would say. We'll talk about that later.
indeed,
We can, but that
Lon.
is a point for Lon Harris.
Brian, you got that one. You
Lon
got it first.
Harris now enjoys a
Well, I mean, it's
sizable
multiple
lead
choice,
going
so.
into round number 3. We may not have predicted that.
All right. So we
5
Where's the
point
one with
lead.
Joaquin Phoenix,
bring
right?
up
Yeah.
the
The movie's
score at the
brilliant.
moment
Directed
is
by Spike
15-10.
Jones, I believe.
Lon Harris, 15,
I like Spike Jones.
10 as we get into round number
Look,
3.
Lon.
All right, Mark,
I
what are the
mean,
rules for round number
wow.
3?
This
Good job.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect first round.
He hasn't missed a question.
He didn't miss in second round. He went to multiple a few times, but he's playing smart,
You may not pick the same numbers as
and
your
it
opponent.
clearly
because
looks
these
like there
numbers
might be a
correspond to the
little
unique
rust for the
category
Godfather.
of movie trivia Schmoedown.
Ah.
Oh, thank you,
Your first
Lee.
question for 2 points.
So they were looking for the name. Got it.
I wonder if he answered OS1 if he could have challenged it.
Yeah.
Harris.
Oh,
Or if they
Rachel.
would have given it to him.
You can give us your 3 integers first from 1 to 20.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Rachel.
Still sitting at 2 points.
Do I have 13? I have 11 written down, Rachel.
3, 8, and 15. And Drew.
Okay, we're gonna go 6, 13, and 18.
Good numbers.
60 seconds starting now.
I'm there with you, Lon. I was like hearing that.
The
I
name
was
of
like,
the operating system is the
yeah.
OS. Her
Exactly.
name. He selects
Exactly.
the name.
Ah.
We're not going to challenge you. We got the point. I'm right there with you. I was thinking the same thing,
Well,
and I was
listen,
like,
we'll go on several after shows and
You're
Lon, you're welcome. You're welcome.
come to us, Lon.
I'm already
Come to us,
You
Lon.
are welcome here.
We're gonna be fine. We'll do some
there it is,
marathon.
man. All right. Well,
We're an
to
after
that
show
point,
that
you
loves to
JT,
talk about
that's okay. You got
challenges.
2. Take your time. This 5-point lead is nice. It is not over till it's over. But if it's over,
wait,
Yeah,
is it
so
not
what
over?
DJ's saying?
No,
Look,
there's
you got the
one round
question
left,
right.
but how
Like,
do you feel
touch
that
The
it.
commissioner's here.
over-
Ah, hello, Commissioner.
Hey, Mr. Jay Washington, congratulations,
Jay.
sir. Congratulations, sir.
One,
Thank you.
plenty, but the food.
Miss you.
We'll maybe a burrito.
10 seconds.
All
Hey,
right,
Jay,
that's
if you
fine.
ever
Take
want to
your
talk
time,
yourself up as a
go finish
commissioner,
JTs and let's keep
you are
going.
welcome.
All right. So
Godfather.
Join.
What's up, sir?
Hey, dude. Listen, round 3 is the round in Schmoedown matches. Okay.
See, this is
Everything
fair
that
from
happened
Stuart.
before,
Stuart makes a great point
right
here.
now, you have one job, and that is to
Would have
think
gotten a
about
new
the
question. He
questions
may have
Yeah.
missed that one.
Very,
So,
very good point.
I know
very
you
good
want
point, Mr. Stewart.
Ace more third
I know this will
rounds
never be revealed, but
than
I'm very
any other player
interested
I've
in
ever
if
seen.
if
You
OS
got
one
this. You get all your
and
points,
Samantha were
you get
both as
back,
correct
and
answers.
then he is going to have to answer
Oh,
the
maybe.
way
his
the way it was worded.
Okay.
Mm,
Is
All
But with the
right, here we
multiple
go.
choices.
That's it.
Probably
Yeah.
You
not.
got this. I believe in you. I think you have 2 or 3 JTEs left. Is it 3? I think it's 3.
I think all 3.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Well,
use them if you need them, my friend. Challenge if it sounds wonky, like they should have done.
Well, he has to
You
hit
got
what?
this.
He has to hit at
Okay.
least a 2 and a 3 a tie.
all right. So round number 3. It's
Oh,
about
Jay,
to begin.
never
Drew
change.
will try to answer his
We
2
we
and
know who
3
you are, Jay.
to
We
get it
watch
back
you.
to
Never
Lon.
change, Jay. Never
Drew,
change.
you chose category 6 for your first category. That is Steven Spielberg films. Steven
Ooh.
Spielberg films.
He's
All
a
right, here is
director.
the question. Who plays the character of Albert Johnson, also known as Mr. in The Color Purple?
I know.
I've never seen
that would be Danny Glover.
For 2 points.
Oh, Danny Glover.
All right.
Never
so
seen The
Drew
Color Purple.
already has 2
I
points
have.
here. He
It's
needs to
I've
raise
seen it.
three.
It's
If he
just
hits
been a
this
long
three, then it goes
time.
back to
Great.
Lon Harris. All
The
right,
the
Drew,
Broadway,
for your
the
second
stage
question,
show is also
you chose
really wonderful.
category 13. That would put you in the realm of classics. Classics.
Oh,
I think he's
Here
fine at
is your
classics.
3-pointer.
Yeah.
I think he is. Yeah, you're right.
1943's Casablanca was directed by
Oh,
Michael Curtiz.
for 3 more
Well,
points. Not
good
even
job.
gonna sweat
Alfred
that
you.
was a
Hitchcock.
3-point
See
question.
ourselves tied up.
Let him finish
It's a
the
classic.
question. Jesus.
And now we get
It's
to
it's
Lon
it's
Harris.
when I think of
Lon
classic
Harris
film, the
has
first thing that
chosen
pops into my
category
mind is
number
Casablanca.
3.
So
That's right. And Mark
It
Moses,
wasn't Hitchcock?
1982 MVP number
No.
corresponds to
that would be horror.
Brad Pitt.
are you just thinking of black and white movies, Brian?
Great abs on that guy. You're
Anything
right.
black and white is directed
It is
by-
going to be worth 2 points, and that could give you a 2-point lead.
Brad
First scene,
Pitt.
The Godfather hit his 5-pointer.
That could be hard.
Here's your question.
2-pointer though.
2 points. And the lead. Brad Pitt received his first Oscar nomination for what Terry Gilliam's sci-fi film?
Ad Astra?
The film is 12 Monkeys.
Oh.
Is that the amount of, that is the
12
correct amount of
monkeys.
Yes.
and it is
I thought of the
a
most
lead.
recent
Christian, it
sci-fi
goes
film
back
we
to
did.
McWeeny, and he's got to hit
That just came up in another
So
match. I
here
feel
you
like.
go,
Yeah,
Drew.
yesterday,
there-
I think.
That-
let me guess.
movie-
Let me guess.
Question you chose.
It's an Oscar
category
film, so there's probably actually
18.
no monkeys at all in that
Category
movie.
Number
No.
18.
Yeah, I didn't
All
think
right.
so.
Are you ready?
Just
I
some
don't-
stupid made-up name
All right.
for an Oscar
You
film.
chose
I don't think
remakes and
I haven't seen it in a
reboots.
while.
Ooh, remakes
This is
and reboots.
5-pointer? Is this his
Yeah.
5-pointer?
Yeah.
Joey King plays Brooklyn Harding, who is Michael Caine's granddaughter, in which 2010's
Ooh, I
film
love Joey
also
King.
featuring Morgan Freeman.
Can you repeat the question?
Again,
Michael
that's
Caine's
question number
granddaughter.
1. Joey King
Morgan
plays
Freeman.
Brooklyn Harding, Michael Caine's granddaughter, in what 2010's film also featuring Morgan Freeman?
What?
The Dark Knight.
Not the Dark Knight. I know that much.
Repeat the question.
The remake and
Second one.
reboot is throwing me for a loop. I have
Joey
no
King
idea.
plays
Oh,
Brooklyn
oh
Harding,
yeah,
Michael
remakes.
Caine's
I can only
granddaughter,
think of
in
Michael
what
Caine in
2010's
freaking
film also featuring
Nolan
Morgan
films right
Freeman.
now.
The only Michael Caine film that ever crossed my mind is Batman and Goldmember.
Ooh.
It's not Kingsman.
Five.
It's not a Nolan
Not-
film.
3, 2, 1.
Journey to the Center of the Earth.
No.
Wow.
Come on.
Love it.
Yay!
Love it.
I didn't doubt you, Lon.
Yay, Lon. Yay, Jake not getting
The
points.
answer is Going in Style. Going in Style is the
That's a remake slash reboot.
Good 5-pointer right there.
answer.
Wow.
And there you go. The winner is
Wow.
Lon
Get it,
Harris,
Lon.
taking a massive,
Get it, Lon,
massive
yes.
victory.
About time.
Needed for swag. takes
Needed for-
out the
not even
suspect
needed for
and the
swag, needed for
Godfather.
Lon.
Yeah,
Big
just-
victory here.
yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
That was
Ken
big
Sturger
for
is
the
waiting to talk
entire
with you.
for
Congratulations.
Winston, for Lon, for
Congratulations,
swag,
Lon, but
everything.
We'll
I
see
mean,
you in just
Yeah.
a
Wow.
moment. So it was a big win. Good match. The first round
Good for
really
Lon.
was.
That's
Wow.
That 17-15.
That is great.
Those
Good job,
that
Lon.
those
Proud
2
of you.
points that Harris gained in the first.
I mean, I obviously
Thank you,
wanted
Rachel.
McWeeny to win.
Because
I wanted
really,
McWeeny to
that
do a little
bonus
bit better, but it
question
does
and
look
the-
like maybe a little bit of
you
ring
missed
rust
that,
was happening.
Transcendence one. That put
Maybe a
us
little
He
bit.
didn't.
exactly
He
where we
didn't
are.
do.
You know, he misses that. He's got
He
to
didn't
force
do
it.
terrible.
It
His
turns different
romance
in the first
questions.
round. At least gets to
Obviously, that wasn't a
3-point.
strength of
So
his.
either way,
Yeah, maybe a bad
great
choice
to
was
have McWeeny
sliced.
back,
Maybe a
obviously,
bad
too,
choice in the
but
wheel slice,
Lon
but
Harris
there was a
takes the
lot of
victory,
wonky
seasons
wheel
somehow.
slices on there that I'm
It's
sure he
5
did
losses,
not
looking pretty
want.
good.
like
We
Kevin
But
Smith.
I'm
and
interested
Batman.
in what he put on.
Which is
That's
the
what's
only
interesting.
slight that I would have to his performance
Yeah.
here today, because I think he's gotten all that ring rust off.
Maybe he
What a
put
tough
Modern
category that he
Classics on
thought
since we
he
saw it
was
on
going
there.
Yeah.
to ace in romance, and then it ended up having some tricky questions that he gave up. And so I think
Yeah, Leo, that's
round two as the
Suspects have
round
lost
sort of
4 in
set
a
the
row.
course for what we saw in round number 3.
They're kind of in a bad stretch right now. That's for sure. But for them, the team's tournament is coming up. They have Liz and Ethan in there,
and it's tough to
which is a big deal.
in your head.
That could get them some good points.
Yeah,
and
it's
obviously
true.
we'll see Ethan at some point. We'll see
it is.
Liz
You know, it's
again.
that fact
We'll
that
see Amaru
Ron Harris,
again.
He just competed in the
You know.
teams division. He
Amaru's
competed
in the
all
chat.
last season
Hi,
in the
Amaru.
teams division. He played in the singles.
Amaru's been
tournament.
here since the get-go. Hi,
He's
Amaru.
used to the digital age. I think that this might have
And
been
honestly,
the case.
McWeeny will also get
Ring rust too.
back on his
It's
horse as
possible
well.
because Drew is getting used to it.
He's not
That's
someone who's
didn't-
going to go away.
Drew McWeeny is a very dangerous
He
competitor.
didn't play
You know that.
poorly. He just had a bad
That's might have been
wheel.
the thing. He hasn't played
And he
well.
also got a really, really tough
And it
5-pointer.
wasn't
That's a great 5-point question.
different playing live, playing in digital. Lon Harris has become somewhat of a pro inside of the digital age.
Look at
So I think
Abby
that had a
getting
lot
some
to
more
do with
points
it.
this
But
week.
Jen Sturger
Good
is
at
gonna be
Abby.
talking with the victorious.
She had
Lon
I'm
Thomas.
glad I
Liz.
finally got points. Thank you, Con. I appreciate you.
Uh-oh, Jen, you muted, girl.
I can't hear you, Jen.
I'm gonna be
You know
Winston.
what? It's better off that way because it's actually garbage day outside and there was a truck going by right now.
Everybody doing
I love the hat.
People have jobs.
Is it a
Go downtown.
deer?
Goat.
No, right?
Goat.
A giraffe?
it's a
Oh,
goat.
it's a goat. It says goat on it.
Okay, no, God bless them. Anyways, guys, congratulations.
Narnia, there have not been a lot of reboot and remake questions.
You know, you
That's a
got
very fresh
Andrew
category.
and Laura, like you got them working together again. You know, like everything seems.
And
to
Chris,
be
you are
always
absolutely
based
correct.
on
Drew will be
you
in the tournament.
win.
This could have just been a nice little match to warm him up.
Kind of crazy. Is it?
You were very correct on
There
that
were a lot
part.
of distractions. There was a lot of stuff going on, and I'm out here thinking that things were okay, and I find out that they weren't. So put a stop to it. I ain't got time for none of that mess. We on a mission. This is war right now, and you're not going to win any war if your troops are not all on the same page. So we are.
Wait, what's going on?
Lon,
Lon, we're still live.
Schmoedown in Europe.
Yeah,
I love
no,
Lon.
I know about that. I just have one question. Who are we fighting against?
Fighting.
Winston, you want to take that?
That was the problem, Lon, is that we were fighting amongst each other. We went full Captain America Civil War, and now we've come together like Infinity War, going on to Endgame.
Yeah, okay, that one better.
No,
They
no,
don't wanna
exactly.
come together like Infinity War.
No, exactly. Well, and that was the thing. Now we're moving on into the Endgame.
Ron, are you feeling okay? Do you need a nap? I'm sure that victory.
I love
Yes.
how
He's
Jen.
like,
You always need a nap. It's just,
I love how Jen is wearing a literal earpiece,
Yeah.
like on the field earpiece. I love it.
Because let's face it, when it comes
I
down
always
to it,
notice
it's
that, and I'm like, what
in
is
the
that?
game.
It's an earpiece. It's like a.
I think my secret, as you all well know, the sort of the key to preparation is
Taco.
not doing it at all. Avoiding
Really?
it.
Not doing it.
Did not know this.
I
was
wish that
happening.
were the
Like, honestly,
case.
first I was hearing about it.
Star
I was just trying to get, like, a
Wars,
steak
nothing
sandwich or
but
something.
Star
See, I gotta
Wars.
push back a little bit on that, Jen, because I've found it come on a couple times passed out, and I put I put one of those little headsets with the tape on, and I just literally just had the song, Shaft. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. On the confidence, but also made him realize to answer that question earlier. I'm pretty sure. That's how that
Aw.
works.
Is that also why I know Croatian now? I just realized educational tapes. That's why I very
No, you know what? Any way you have to, even if it involves, some light hypnosis, right?
sure.
So-
Or heavy hypnosis, whatever.
All right.
Everybody in the chat, let us know if there's a cutscene at the end. We know.
Yeah, Leo told us in the beginning, remember?
Potentially want to face.
Well, no, I think he might have been talking about the
But-
ending of the first cutscene.
Yeah, I think he was talking about the first one, but
The rule named after that guy? I just put this together.
Oh God. I mean, look, I'll speak on behalf of Lon since he doesn't really know where he is right now. I mean, we're more than happy to take on JT if he wants to catch the smoke, but I'm also like, look, man, let's keep dancing inside the usual suspects. Let's take on Ethan. Like, I love Liz. Let's take on Liz. Like, let's just tear it down.
I don't remember either of those guys from The Usual Suspects. Was one of them the funny talking guy?
We're talking about the faction.
Oh.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
which one of them is Kaiser Soze, do you think?
That's a good question.
Liz? I feel like it's Liz.
Guys, can we talk? Let's talk. Can I
Jen's like, focus.
You know, finally Sam has the odd couple for the title soon. How do you feel about this, Lon? Like, this could be your first title.
Like Duke or like I would like to have a title.
Like Duke?
Like
Baron? I feel like I could be a good Baron.
For the love
Baron.
They don't talk about the royal family no more. That's history. That's the past. No. We're talking about a tag team.
Yes.
You would get like,
right.
So this must have.
With that other guy. What Todd?
Something to
my
hold your
partner.
sweatpants up, Lon.
Yama.
That's right. Yeah, that guy.
With him.
Is that still going on?
Oh God. Okay.
Oh, man.
Jen, can we wrap
I
it
gotta
up?
start writing this stuff down.
I apparently, the only thing that works with him. Remember, I promised you, I'm gonna go buy you another taco and actual tacos, like I promised. Does that
Everyone's
sound good,
eating taco.
Yum.
I have a quesadilla.
Winston, but you're calling out all these big names.
I think I'm gonna
big
make
names.
tacos
Like,
tonight.
How are you going to prepare him for these level of matches when, like, I'm not sure, like he said he's done study? Like, you're going hypnosis with this whole.
Hypnosis seems to work very well.
Oh,
Again,
Jen froze.
we're on the same page now, and I think the biggest thing about that is you don't achieve greatness by being afraid. You don't achieve greatness by failing and then tucking your tail and hiding in the corner. You achieve greatness by finding the biggest, baddest person in the yard, smack him in the mouth, and keep on moving. So if the road to Lon getting the singles belt is having to go through Ethan Irwin, which is a daunting task. Like, that's terrifying.
Yeah, I don't want to do
Lon
that.
can do it.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
So if that's who we got to go to, let's go. The only thing that I'm sad about is that we don't get to do the pre-match interviews no more, so I can't talk trash to Sam Levine. He's a lovely gentleman, and I would love to tell him how I'm going to smack him right in his mouth. No! Oh!
Oh my God! Leave that, please.
Leave that out. I'm so sorry.
Where's the edited by Nerd Chronic?
Yeah.
He's just rolling away.
Back to the desk.
Well, it's fun to see Swag smiling again. We can say
That's
that.
a good
It all
point.
looked like
That's a
everyone's
really
like,
good
why is this happening? This doesn't make sense. Why? Well, Winston figured it out. And he got his house in order, and it worked because Lon Harris picks up a big, massive victory
Yay,
against the
Lon.
returning Godfather Drew McWeeny. This was a battle. It was a good match. It was so much knowledge, as Jen said. These are legends of the game going after it. And Lon Harris takes
Hi,
that
Eric.
step towards the elusive singles championship. He has never had an opportunity to compete for yet. He is in the.
They
running
are
now.
too
He's had some
tight.
good
I need
victories,
to see
and
what's
now he's
happening
back
on the
into it.
sides.
Who do we see? Do we see
Yeah.
a JT? Do we see Liz Shannon Miller? We don't know.
I
yet.
still
There's so many
need
different opportunities
an
for Lon
edited
out
by
there now,
Nerd
and this was a
Chronic
good step
T-shirt.
to get
Just throwing
I
it
do
out
too.
there.
Great victory for Lon.
Eric,
not
you should just
in
put one on
terms of movie
TeePublic.
Trivia Schmoedown record or alum
I'd buy
or
it.
whoever else you want to throw.
Maybe
at him.
next time I have a match,
His personal life, Christian,
I'll
could
just
be the thing that gets
like
his life in
throw
order.
out an
Eric
F-bomb
clearly
on
has his life
purpose
in order.
so that they'll have to edit it.
Tough questions here today, and so I'm going to see a lot of crime.
We'd all buy
or
one,
anything about
Eric.
what
We'd
goes
all buy
on.
one, sure.
I see a competitor who now has that taste of competition in his mouth again and is hungry for more.
That's right. That's exactly right. And we're going to hear, I'm sure, a lot of that from Sam Levine and Drew McWeeny, who are standing by with Jen Sturger. Jen?
This is a nice pack. Winston hit me in the mouth.
Oh, I see you there. Well, Drew,
I don't know how I
it's
can
still
do that.
It's still nice to see you again. I mean, I know today obviously didn't go the way you guys wanted it to, but it's a pleasure to have you back in the league, sir.
Well, thank you. It's good to be back, and yeah, it's a very different league. Like, it's a very different process, even.
Did the digital aspect of it throw you off at all?
More than anything, I think not playing the game for a little while threw me off. You know, there's
ring
things
rust.
that I have to remember.
Ring
Like,
rust.
when you're playing the
thing.
game, it's not the time to go, I could maybe do that.
That's
Unless your
fair.
name is Mara Knopfler.
Experiment right now. I always forget that the wheel.
There's no ring rust in the dungeon.
Swing to your strength.
Really not.
And, you know,
Where
instead of
there's,
hey,
or maybe
I'll
there's
take a
nothing
shot.
but rust in the
So,
dungeon, so we're
get a
used
little
to it.
gamey
So you're-
next time.
That's fair.
You're always
I
just
think I got that
rusty.
wrong. But I'm
Cold
definitely
medals.
Yeah.
ready.
The digital helps there very much. We'll just take your word for it on how games.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
For the love of
No,
God.
I want to sound off on that. He's absolutely right. Like, this was not the digital aspect of it. This was Drew's first match in over a year, I think. So that's a big deal. Like, for anyone of any skill level to be away from the game is definitely taken on a faster pace. Doing it digitally is a big change. It has been for a lot of people. Although I think Drew hung very well with that, but we got to get him his sea legs back. So today we're going to call it a tech rehearsal, maybe a drill.
Oh wow! I just got theater PTSD when I heard a tech rehearsal. Whoa!
I have to say though, some of the greatest in the
Oh,
game
I just got chills. Please don't ever say tech rehearsal again. Oh god,
it's
got nightmares.
It doesn't stop growing. It doesn't stop changing. And obviously, we've had to make all kinds of adjustments due to COVID and things like that. But how do we rebound from this? Well, what's the plan going forward? What did you guys take away from today's match?
Not surprising.
Well,
That's my only drink I'm gonna have for tonight, and I'm just gonna go in bed and sleep.
I would love to get Drew
for the rest of the night.
Because the man is a singles beast, and I know what he's capable of. We all know what he's capable of, and I want to see him back in Godfather form from seasons past. But moreover, it's important to find Drew.
Brian.
I can speak firsthand.
You're looking at 4 of them.
In teams, he is unstoppable as a teammate. So that is a top priority for me and the suspects to get him matched up and to get him some teams matches.
And there's no shot at you giving me that name yet.
Not today. I'm sorry.
I tried, Christian. I tried. You're making my job much harder today, gentlemen. Anyways, tough loss.
Amaru. I see you, Amaru.
I appreciate it.
Again.
And I'm excited to meet new players and to get in there and get my hands dirty. I think this was a good start. So thank you, Jen. Thank you.
Absolutely. Back to the desk.
Mark, what a match it was. Good to have the Godfather back.
Mr. Lon Harris walking away with the dub on that one. Look, really good for Swag. They needed it. They were tied for last. They are no longer tied for last.
Who's last?
He gets Corruption as last.
I was like, do I want to know who's last?
Corruption is currently last, but we know that won't last there forever.
No, it'll be like last season. Everything's okay. Everything's fine.
Look, we're within the first. We're just over the first month of the season. Like it's the first 2 months. Excuse me. Things are going to flip a lot, guys. When tournaments start happening, Star Wars, team, singles, everything is going to shift quite often. But like Swag needed it. They were on a little bit of a downward roll, if you will. They got TKO'd twice, and Lon saved them. He looked like the Lon Harris that we know and love as far as knowledge goes. He went perfect, only went to multiple choice a few times, didn't miss a question. And if he plays like that, look, he could be someone who can contend for a singles belt. He can be someone who contends for a team's belt with Paul. He is supposed to be one of the guys in Swag. And if he continues to play like that, that's when Swag continues to get dangerous. And so good sign for them. Not a bad sign for Suspects. It's Drew's first match in over a year. Ring rust is a thing. Not for Mark Knopik, I get it.
Unless you're Mark Knopik.
But he's not going away either.
Belts after a year, but whatever.
Drew is going to be back in some form, whether it's another match, singles tournament, teams. In some form, he's going to be back. He is the Godfather for a reason. But great dub for Lon Harris overall.
I never doubted Lon.
No, you didn't. You and I picked him. Woohoo!
Brian, you only picked him because Drew was on my fantasy team.
Did I pick him?
I'm just saying that's the only reason why I picked him.
Cool, thank you.
Why is my thing a Stay Puffed?
Because someone changed it.
Because Sean Sullivan made that.
I said the same thing last time I turned my camera off, but it wasn't live.
Continue. Sorry. Sean's just getting stuff out of the closet.
Brian, what do you think?
I'm glad.
Guys, don't forget to check out Show Me Naughty
I
over
was
on the.
gonna plug it.
Oh wait. I got the
We
image.
were gonna plug. We're gonna.
Boom.
We'll talk about it later.
Show me naughty. Yeah, we'll plug it in a second.
It's guys.
Brian
Meet our engineer, everybody. Meet our engineer.
Yeah. No
Oh, yeah,
shocker
this is-
there.
Meet the engineer of the certain point of view.
Hey, I wanted that to be a long-running thing that we don't reveal for years and years.
But like anyone who knows is gonna be okay. It's gonna be privy to the fact that you are indeed.
Joe, please don't talk about privies on camera.
I love this behind the scenes business we're getting.
Sorry. Anyway.
No, I'm just saying I'm glad we got normal classic lawn. I mean, like that's the lawn that Swag needs and wants to see play.
I never thought of this. Never.
Did you just get this, Jake?
I
Did
just got this. I just got it.
with Schmoedown? He just got it.
Just got it.
Wow, Jake.
Because Schmoedown is such a good name for the show.
At least he's pretty.
Well, at least he's pretty. That's where I go. If we were in person, this is where I'd pet your face and go, "You're so pretty."
No.
Schmoedown is such a good name. It never even crossed my mind. Never crossed my mind. Wow.
Mind blown.
Wow. Okay, continue. Excuse me.
I know. I'm done.
Sorry.
I've attempted enough times. No, this is just the lawn that Swag needs. Hopefully he can play like that. I forfeit.
Go. Keep talking.
No.
Adjusting my-
Nobody was talking. You can talk. We're just
No, that's fine. That's just the lawn played like the lawn that Swag needs, and that's the lawn that I'm sure Oyama really wants to show up in final exam matches. So yeah, if he can keep playing like that, he will be getting a whole bunch of points for Swag. So
Molly, what about you?
This was a great match. Yeah, McWeeny struggled a little bit, but also we got a lot of tough questions in this match, I feel like. But yeah, Lon played better than he has definitely in his last couple of matches. And I don't know if that's just him studying more, him like getting more into the game, or just like knowing what day it is. You know, it all
at least
helps.
someone does.
That's why he fits so well on this channel, because he doesn't know what day it is.
Lon,
Yeah.
come to us.
Like he said, sometimes it's best to go in not knowing what's going on, and then it's just like your brain takes over, and sometimes you get the dub.
Let's do that for the next Star Wars match.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Just go in not prepared. See what happens.
Ain't
As long as everyone else does the same thing. No one's allowed to study.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No more studying in the Schmoedown. Just
No studying allowed.
So we go back to 3 years ago.
I'm a fan of that. Yeah.
No studying allowed.
I mean,
studying.
are we go back to the FCL? I mean,
I'm sure they study in the FCL too.
Yeah.
not as much though. Maybe not as much. I was gonna go to you, Jill, but you're currently chewing.
I'm still I'm good.
Jill, what do you think of this match?
I agree with Brian. This is the lawn that final exam needs. You know, this was the lawn that I think lawn was the reason why they won against Founding Fathers or Odd Couple or whoever they played.
When they went on their run last year, Lon was playing well. Yeah.
There was one of those matches where they won because of Lon.
Mhm.
And this is the Lon that they need to potentially get those title belts. And I'm so happy. I was picking McWeeny for this, but I'm very, very happy to be proven wrong because Lon needed that, Swag needed that. Everyone's been saying he played a perfect game. He went to multiple choice a couple times, but he didn't miss a question at all this entire match. So kudos to Lon Harris. It's good to see you back on the saddle, my friend. So hopefully that started your run, hopefully. So hopefully that continues for a bit.
It's a good point. You know, we don't know when the singles tournament's going to happen. More than likely, it's going to take place early this summer, probably like right after the Star Wars and teams tournaments end. Being that those are only eight per. The singles is always a big giant one because last year they tried to do 4 per team. This could be his only match before the tournament. And so if this is the case and he kind of just gets on a little bit of a roll, it could be a very good thing for him. He got some points last year for swag.
What's the swag team in the teams tournament?
It is Eric Zipper and Jonathan Harris.
That's right.
Because Final Exam had the #1 contenders shot, which is why they're not in it.
But they're going against Danger
All the
Zone.
teams are new.
Yeah.
The only
And
oldest
look,
team
like let's be honest. We'll be honest a little bit here. They got a very, very bad luck of the draw because they're facing Ben Bateman and Dan Merle out the gate. The midterms.
Hey, Adam Collins TKO John Roca.
No, you know what? You are 100% correct. You are. But obviously, when you look at it on paper, you're thinking yourself, okay, well, Dan and Ben should win that match.
Yeah.
Anything
100%.
could happen, but
yes,
Ben and Dan should win that match. It would be a different story if Final Exam was in there.
If I was in Vegas, I would put my money down on.
But
whatever
look,
team.
Lon,
Danger Zone.
we've talked about it. If he gets back into the groove and he's able to play as Lon Harris that we know, he can be a very dangerous player. And Chris brings up a really good point. If he plays like this during the free-for-all, there's a possibility that he can come out and make some damage as well. Obviously, there's only one winner, but he could make some moves and possibly end up in the right spot if he is, in fact, in the free-for-all. I mean, it's a great win. You beat Drew McWeeny. Yes, McWeeny has ring rust. He hasn't played in a while, but a win is a win. A win is a win, and swag needed it. He came up big for them, and this could be a nice little turning point. We saw what Winston did with Chandra and Laura in that situation, shut that down. Lon wins. They're kind of on the up and up right now. Things could be looking good for swag, and I'm sure Chuck is very happy at the moment. So, but nothing against Drew McWeeny. It's been a year, and we'll see him again for sure. So, all right. Well, with that said, everybody, quickly, I will plug a few things. Jill, if you want to plug one big thing that's happening today, I will let you take that over.
Yeah, so it is over on the Pachucan. It is Rachel Silvestrini's birthday today. She's single and she's looking for love. So welcome to the world of Show Me Naughty, where Rachel is going to meet some eligible bachelors within the Schmoedown community. I believe it is hosted by my household's very own Sean Sullivan, as well as Maxwell Haddad. So it's gonna be a hoot. It's gonna be a real good time. So be sure to I believe it starts at 7:30 over on the Pachucan. So
right after this, guys, just head right over there.
Just head right over to the Pachucan, or the Pajunkin, as Rachel likes to call them.
Yeah.
So be sure to watch Schmoedown, which, if you didn't know, is a play on words of Schmoedown.
Nobody ever told me.
Whoa. Mindbuster. Whoa.
And you're the brains of the group.
Everybody has those moments, guys. Everybody has. Oh,
Thank you,
Thank you. The link is
There
already
you
up,
go.
everybody, so you can go and put it up on the screen while we finish up here.
Thank you, Rachel.
Trust
Click
me,
on that link as soon as we're done.
guys. There are, and I don't know if this number is confirmed or if this is actually going to happen, but there's upwards of 24 people showing up for Rachel tonight.
I think they're going to have multiple episodes.
Yeah, Jake, I think there might be multiple ones.
Okay, well, first episode's going to crush it. Then you can come back for more. So there you go. There you go. It is, and yes, Chris Taylor, you are out. It is going to be something.
It's going to be something.
It is going to be
So
something.
make sure to tune in to the Pachucan.
Have you ever seen Digital Speed Dating? Boom.
Hosted
Boom.
by Sean and Maxwell.
Hosted by
Boom.
Sean Sullivan and Maxwell Haddad.
You're watching Digital Speed Dating commented by people who are acting like sports announcers. What more can you ask for?
Who know nothing. Oh, no, that's not true. They did. Maxwell.
What?
Sean played football for 15 years.
Yeah.
All right, next up for us though, we're gonna be back on Sunday, everybody, and it's an absolutely packed show. I'll tell you that right off the gate. Not only will we be previewing the free-for-all, we'll be talking about it, possibly going through the factions, thinking about who we want to show up, who could show up, but we actually have 3 guests showing up on Sunday. 3 guests. We have the King Khan himself will be joining us first. And joining us from the FCL, he has his debut match for the FCL, Tom Chattelbosch will be joining us as well. And finally, a victor from this previous week, Mr. Thomas the Major Harper, will also be joining us before we get into our free-for-all discussion. So if you guys have questions, if you guys have comments, hit that Streamlabs link right above Jill, right up there. Leave those questions for our guests. We'll be joined by all of them on Sunday. Very, very packed show. We're excited to do it. So with that said, for everybody here at POV, thank you guys so much for joining us. All 60 plus of you and everybody who else has been watching, commenting along. We love you guys. We love the support. Can't thank you enough. Have a great weekend, and we will see you guys back on Sunday. Catch you guys later.
Go get vaccinated. Bye.